What's up, YouTube? This is General Hines. Here today, I have two new UU battles. They've been on my computer for a little while. I finally got around to recording some. I wasn't really in a rush to narrate them. Haven't really been able to do much lately. Not been exactly obligated to do a lot of things since I am out of school, but it's been a month since I've just been sort of doing work on various projects that I have going for the summer. But I'd like to address the challenges. I'd like to get some new teams soon, and I'll talk about that at the end of the video. So if you're interested in that, please do stick around. First battle today is versus a random guy on Pokemon Showdown called Spinnerakist. He's going to lead off with Mienshao, as I lead off with Bronzong. Now, I'm just going to go for Toxic because that's not a bad thing to have on the Mienshao. I thought he might U-turn out anyway, so he goes ahead and U-turns out, and I get the Toxic on the Cofagrigus, which I'm thinking good news because if he's a wall, then this will definitely help wear him down. But he actually reveals that he's a Nasty Plot Sweeper as I put up the Stealth Rock. And he goes for Trick Room next. Now, I'm not sure if he just thought, okay, my Sweeper's toxic, like it's screwed anyway. But he definitely could have done some late game sweeping with this, because as you can see, that does a lot of damage to my Bronzong, a +2 Shadow Ball. So, but he is taking damage from my Earthquake, my Gyro Ball, and now a lot of toxic damage. So I'm just going to play the switch around stall game where I bring in my Houndoom for the resist. And right here, I'm going to switch out to Azumarill, but I'm interested in why he went for Hidden Power here. It says it's not very effective against Azumarill, so I'm assuming that it's like Hidden Power Water. Either way, he shouldn't have switched from Shadow Ball because it looked like it was a 2-hit KO on Houndoom, but whatever, maybe he was predicting something weird. Anyway, regardless, as his Cofagrigus goes down, he brings in his Empoleon to bait the superpower and then brings in Crobat for the quad resist, which I do fall for, and that was definitely a good play, very good play, because you can't always just roost off the damage. But the thing is, he then goes all out aggro, I guess assuming that I would like switch out or trying to take advantage of the -1 defense, and goes for the Brave Bird, but because I go for Waterfall and his recoil damage, plus I also have Aqua Jet, I'm able to take him out. But he does bring in his Kingdra, which I go into Bronzong to take care of, and due to the damage there, even though I'm heavily defensive and I resist it, he does a lot of damage, so I'm going to assume that he's spec'd Kingdra, so that was pretty impressive damage on my Bronzong. So Bronzong goes down, but I bring in Grumpig, going for the Thunder Wave, the safe Thunder Wave, and he actually does switch out, goes ahead and leaves it on his Empoleon, and just sets up some Stealth Rock as I bring in a Azumarill because now he does not have Crobat, and pretty much any of his Pokemon will take a significant amount of damage, a respectable amount of damage from Superpower. So he goes ahead and just leaves his Empoleon in since he's paralyzed anyway, and then brings in his Kingdra, good play on his part, to get the revenge kill on the Specs Breakometer. So that was perfectly respectable. But I'm okay with taking that trade because he's at -2 special attack now, so I can just bring in Grumpig and then paralyze anything else that I want, which he decides has to be Snorlax, which is a good play because he definitely doesn't want his Mienshao being paralyzed. Now this here was probably the worst play I made the whole game. I just go for the hard switch on Virizion, could have got Parahax, but he does kill me with a Choice Bandit. I'm assuming it's Choice Bandit, that was a lot of damage on the return, but Virizion goes down, and I bring in Flygon and just go for the U-turn, just to see what he's going to do, but he does switch out to Kingdra, which is cool, because I can bring in my Scarfed Houndoom. Now here's the funny thing, I just looked things up, I just looked this all up, I actually outspeed Mienshao because timid Scarfed Houndoom outspeeds Adamant Scarfed Mienshao. So I do think he was Scarfed, but I definitely outsped him. But he's able to take me out with the U-turn, and he takes pitiful damage from the Dark Pulse, of course. But I bring in Flygon. Now, I just barely miss killing the Snorlax with the Outrage, and he gets Parahack, so I'm able to take him out second turn. The only way that mattered is if he could have either killed me or at least done some damage so that Mienshao could lock himself into the U-turn, and if U-turn would have been a one-hit KO on my Grumpig. Because he obviously has to lock himself into High Jump Kick so that he can take out Flygon, because I don't think that a U-turn definitely won't take him out from the range of HP that he was at. So the Parahax could have mattered, but in all fairness, it was actually a very fair, pretty fair in terms of hacks match, and very close match. So I just wanted to upload that. Hope you guys enjoyed. And here we go into our second match, which is against a guy by the name of Elite Four Grimsleep. He was talking mad shit in the chat, so that's why I wanted to post this, because it is actually a very good battle. I lead off with Gligar, he leads off with Durant. I'm just going to go for the Stealth Rocks, just to be safe, of course. Two of his Pokemon are weak, and he's going to go straight into the Scrafty. And I'm going to U-turn out because I definitely can't do anything to him, and he turns out to be a bulk upset. Now, he played this poorly, because Yanmega can easily take him out, and Scrafty can do work on the rest of my team. So if he had saved him, that would have been a good idea, but Air Slash is able to just take him out in one hit, so that's definitely one threat out of the way. Very good deal. He brings in Blastoise now. Now, I could have switched in Mismagius for the spin block, but I can't really do that much damage to him, so it just would have ended up in a stalemate. So I just I take the Rapid Spin and just 2-hit KO him with Bug Buzz. Even though I'm taking a lot of Life Orb recoil, I am able to take out two significantly big threats to my team, and he brings in Zapdos. I'm just going to switch out to Snorlax because I have no choice, of course, or else I'm dead. And the Snorlax takes the Heat Wave beautifully. I'm going to threaten him out with a Body Slam. He brings in Cacturn. Now, that does a lot of damage, but Drain Punch is the super effective Drain Punch is definitely going to be able to heal him up. I'm just going to Whirlwind him out, though, because I really don't want to go for a hard switch, and I really don't have anything else to do to him. As his Chandelure comes in, he tricks me into a Scarf, but he has leftovers, which is key, as I Whirlwind him in again to a Durant. Now, he predicts my switch out very nicely. Of course, I'm Scarfed. I have no choice. I'm just going to go into Gligar. He goes for the Hone Claws, and now I have no choice. I really don't want to take any kind of boosted hit from Durant. He's very powerful. So I'm just going to let my Gligar die while I do a significant amount of damage to the Durant. And I'm going to be able to revenge kill him with the Mega, but I need a speed boost, so I have to go for the Protect. I have no choice. And he's going to predict that and switch out to his Cacturn. So that was a good play on his part. But now, because the first Protect failed, I can always just scout to see what he's going to do. He's going to go for the Sucker Punch, so I'm going to play mind games with him here, going to my Kabutops. Now, this part was super close. This was a really cool turn of events. I just barely missed killing him with the Stone Edge, and he goes for the Drain Punch, actually, maybe expecting more mind games on the Sucker Punch from me. But then the next turn, he's going to go for the Sucker Punch, trying to get the priority, but I go for the Swords Dance, predicting that, hoping to get the Aqua Jet to be able to kill, but my old school ass forgot that Cacturn, or didn't even know the Cacturn got Water Absorb. So that's totally foiled. I have no choice. I go into Yanmega, and according to him here, he says he misclicked. I don't know if he would have killed me at 66% HP. I would have died from Life Orb Recoil anyway, but somebody can do the calc. So he goes into his Zapdos. I have to switch out into Snorlax, as he Volt Switches, makes a very good prediction, and goes into his Durant. And I had no choice. I have to stay in, and he's going to be able to kill me with an Iron Head. Now, this is where he's basically screwed. He has to either try and kill me, or he has to go into his Zapdos. I'm not sure why he just went for the Stone Edge, but I go for the Protect. And now he has to switch into his Zapdos, which is great because I actually get a crit Air Slash, which I don't really think it mattered. But he is able to take the hit. I have to go out. I go into my Bisharp, and he's going to Volt Switch out. I take a lot of damage, but because I have leftovers, it's okay. But here's where it's really funny, because he has Trick, but he has leftovers from my Snorlax, but I have leftovers, so he tricks and it does nothing. I go for Sucker Punch. It doesn't, obviously, that avoids the Sucker Punch, but, you know, it doesn't do anything to me anyway, so I'm just going to go for the Sucker Punch again. He could just PP stall me at this point, but I predict him to go for the Hone Claws, so I go for the Iron Head on his Durant, and now he's going to try and attack me, so I'm going to go for the Sucker Punch, and because of the damage from the Iron Head, it actually will take him out, and that was very key also, so that was nice. He goes into a Chandelure. At this point, I don't know, I think this is maybe where he said in the chat, oh, I finally figured out that I have leftovers. And so he tricks me again for, you know, getting out of the Sucker Punch. He could have just continued to PP stall me, I guess, if he wanted to, but instead he just goes for the attack, and I'm able to take him out with the Sucker Punch. And here's where the crit might have mattered on the Zapdos from earlier. I'm not sure if it did, but either way, I could have come in after one Sucker Punch and just taken him out with Yanmega after a speed boost, so it's pretty much all over after that. Honestly, props to him. It was definitely a very good battle. I mean, if he did misclick that time, there were a few things where, you know, it could have gone downhill for him, could have gone a different way for him. But in all fairness, it was actually pretty even in terms of hacks, so I just thought it was a good battle. I just wanted to upload it. Honestly, the way I see it in Pokemon, it's not really a big, it's kind of the same thing as Smash, actually. It's not really, there's not really a big difference between, like, at really high level play, there's not a huge difference between like a 3-stock and a 2-stock or a 1-stock kind of thing. I mean, a 4-stock may be something totally different. Maybe you want to say that's way hyper or something. But, you know, in Pokemon, 3-0 or 2-0 or 1-0, I mean, it really can come down to just a few situations where things just, you know, you were making all the right decisions before, and one single decision can just skew the rest of the matchup. So what was a really good battle before could turn into just a bloodbath. But either way, those were both good battles. I hope you guys enjoyed. Now, at this point, after my rambling, I would like to talk a little bit about my challenges and sort of my future uploading plans sort of thing. I know a lot of you challenged me, so I appreciate that. I haven't gotten back to you. That's my fault. I've been just doing sort of, honestly, working on some summer projects, some things that will be affecting me in the fall. I am in college, which is kind of funny because a lot of YouTubers that I know, Pokemon YouTubers, are mostly in high school, at least most of the new age 5th gen guys. I know, like, Xerxes is pretty old. Our Chisel 9, who's actually a new school guy, new school for me anyway, actually is just got out of his first year of college, so, you know, there's that. But I actually am about to be a senior in college, so I just kind of do this as a hobby. I like to battle. I'm hoping to get new tiers, actually, is mostly what I want to do, so that's actually my challenge to you. Those of you who want to battle me, let me know what tier you want to battle in. I'll do any tier, NU, RU, PU, actually, I've seen some cool shit with PU that looks really awesome. Ubers, I'll even do Ubers, or just general OU. Who cares? I just want to make some new teams, so please comment on this video if you want to battle me. And I will get to you first come, first serve, so in order. And I will definitely try and do that very soon. I'm just going to keep battling on Showdown, so if you want to battle on Showdown, let me know. Hope you guys enjoyed these battles, and I will hopefully be posting something very soon. Peace out, guys.